Because nobody beats North Carolina like that. No. And nobody beats Villanova like they beat Villanova. Look at this.
There's Brosdakis. Look at the smile on his face. You'll watch this kid play with confidence. The right hand there, basically ambidextrous around the rim.
You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Brian Carton. It's a great move.
Poole, you look at Simpson, you look at Brosdakis. Just guys loaded with confidence. Tough drive. Speaking of confidence, a little talent as well as Michigan is.
You know, I totally agree with that. I think it started last year, really. Look at the back cut.
Matthews finds Poole. Simpson, who wasn't the starting point guard a year ago at this time, took the job midseason and has really solidified it. Driving right past Harms on the switch.
He was going to go get a layup against Eifert.
Edwards with a burst of speed.
Wow.
And gets by Brosdakis to bank it home. What a play. And you got to believe Edwards is, as he always is, but maybe even more motivated to have a huge game here today as Simpson lays it in. 2 hours for him.
Big D, he missed 2 free throws in a row, which I bet has never happened. Look at this. Nice.
What position he got kind of out on the elbow there.
And why?
Poole's already into double figures. Turnover. Brosdakis. Simpson gets a switch. Got Harms on him. Matthews. Another 3.
Every area. Here's a dunk.
Teskey from Matthews. Michigan can get one to go. They've missed their last 6 shots. Poole using the screen. Good screen up at the top of the key from Livers. Freed him up. Klein coming off a game where he hit 7 threes, and on cue he knocks one down. Aspects of his game.
And one of them is that, Dan. One of them is passing, setting up others, being better, and it's a tough thing.
Speaking of putting his name into the draft and deciding to come back, how about Charles Matthews?
Big D.
Eifert the kick. Klein is open in the corner, and he'll answer with a 3. Got to narrow this deficit a little bit before halftime. Brosdakis, little push off, little step back. How about that?
Oh, behave.
Matthews over the top to Teskey.
Knows who shoots it.
Yeah. It picks favorites. It puts people in the doghouse.
No question. Treat it right.
Poole to Simpson.
See there, over help. You didn't need to help right. Look, you're a little, okay, you got a bad switch. That's fine. Now you're going to see Harms. Here's a drive. Guy helps. Look, no idea, number 20, No Gel Eastern, has no idea. You have to. And works at pivoting, jump stopping, pass, chest pass, bounce pass, you name it. He works on it.
Edwards drills a 3. And now Teskey scoring on the inside. Arms the shovel pass to Edwards, helped by Teskey. Klein with a floater inside. About 3/4 of his field goal attempts are from beyond the arc. Pushes chips into the middle of the table, go home. As he passes it off. Pretty good passer as well. Poole with a reverse.
Nobody slides over. Everybody's watching. Carson Edwards.
That has long been built on toughness and defense and help and all those sorts of things. Carson Edwards, well, if they're going to get back in this game today, Dan, maybe Edwards is just going to have to take over. Came in at 41% beyond the arc in the season, and he's 4 for 4 today. Edwards, the scoop and the finish.
He makes it easy. It's easy on offense. Nobody ever jumps except on the. No, nobody ever jumps.
Look at Simpson with a burst of speed. For 26 of their 38. Brosdakis rejected by Harms.
Brandon from Austin, Texas, stepped up, bid $3,000, got a $3,000 match as a great move by Xavier Simpson.
In terms of depth, they're really about 7.5. Austin Davis is the 8th guy. Eli Brooks, whoa, is the 7th guy. I mean, whoa. Aaron Wheeler. Simpson driving on Eastern. As it knocked away, it stays with Michigan with 9 on the shot clock. On Teskey, including 2 threes. Klein. Michigan remains undefeated. 76-57 the final. What a performance.